Hello there. So you clicked on this video because you want to see an unboxing of the Ubiquiti G4 Doorbell Pro. Well, you're in luck because that's exactly what's about to happen. Thank you to the legendary legends of Ubiquiti Australia. I have the privilege to present to you an official unboxing of the G4 Doorbell Pro. And this is how you know it's an official unboxing, because it's still in the shrink wrap. So without further delay, let's rip into this and get that wrap off there. Okay, first thing to note here is that the packaging is gorgeous and feels really solid, unlike the thin, cheap cardboard packaging you might find on other products. Inside the lid there is an instruction manual on how to install this thing, but if you're like me and you are not a qualified electrician, maybe go get a qualified electrician so you don't end up doing this to yourself. Now, personally, I use WPJ Electrical Services, and if you're in the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne, I can't recommend a better team to deal with. Always polite, and like any good electrical wizard, they arrive.
He arrives precisely when he means to.
Under the little plate with the quick start QR code, there is the unit itself. Not as heavy as I expected it to be from the weight of the package, but it still feels fairly robust, and we can see behind the unit where the power will be hardwired in. Underneath that, we have the wall mounting plates, one which will sit flush and another which is angled to 20 degrees. Under that, there is also a little level template to assist with wall mounting the unit and ensuring that the unit is straight when sitting against the wall. Inside the front of the packaging, we have the transformer, not the intelligent change into a robot and vehicle kind, but the one for power, and this is where the rest of the weight comes from. In the box, there is also everything an electrician needs to ensure a successful installation. Me, I'm not an electrician, so I'm not 100% sure what these things are, but from having a look at the manual, they're to do with moving the power from the transformer into the doorbell. Hey, at least you're getting an honest review. Additionally, you have the mounting screws, which you're going to need to mount the doorbell in your desired location. What you will also notice is that on the back of the unit there is a flat black tab. Under this is a USB Type-C connector, so if you're renting or looking for a more portable solution, then Ubiquiti has you covered. Now, onto some details I actually do understand. The G4 Doorbell Pro comes equipped with the below features: a 2 megapixel high definition camera running at 30 frames per second, IR LED light for 6 meters worth of night vision goodness, a microphone and speaker so you can make your guests have an awkward two-way audio conversation while waiting at your front door, a customizable LCM display, and a biometric reader. What you might notice under the doorbell is a flash and an additional camera, which is an 8 megapixel non-HD with 2 frames per second, and this is used for when couriers drop off packages. The unit itself is weatherproof with an IPX4 rated housing. The unit connects to existing wireless networks and has AI event detection for monitoring. Now, one thing to note here is that the unit does not come with a doorbell chime, but it is compatible with several different digital and mechanical models. The unified chime, to my understanding, has yet to be released in Australia. From a setup perspective, Ubiquiti couldn't have made this any easier, especially if you are running a UDR, which is the Unified Dream Router. And thankfully, I am. All you need to do is download the Unify Protect app, log in with your Unify account details, and then it will find and bind your new G4 Doorbell Pro, and that's it. Now from here, you can also log into the Unify UI web portal and review your local network and your doorbell, at which point you can see what activity has been happening on the doorbell itself. From here, I can customize the welcome message on the doorbell to whatever I want it to be. So like any self-respecting Transformers fan, any visitor is going to be hit with the universal greeting.
Was that universal greeting again? Never mind, I remember.
Ba weep grana, weep nitty bon.
I can also set how long this message will last for in my interface, which in this case, it's going to be forever. But I can also change that should I want to. Remember how I said earlier that the doorbell has 2 cameras? Well, we can see that in place here, and through the web interface, while reviewing my recordings, I can toggle between the cameras as I see fit to capture the details as I need to. In addition, you'll recall I mentioned about the AI detection, which is really kind of cool as it has a type of mapping to understand exactly what the doorbell is picking up on, whether it be a car or a human. But how does it handle in night mode, you ask? Well, that's a great question, and I'm glad you asked. We can see here that I have a prowler coming to the house looking to cause some trouble. That prowler just so happens to be my wife, equipped with her trusty finger cannon. So, if you're in the market for a new doorbell, or are looking to update your Wi-Fi service and are thinking about home security and what bang for buck you're going to get out of your products, do it right and do it once with Ubiquiti.